Okay, next, La'el Collins has been signed by the Dallas Cowboys for a $1.65 million deal that is for 3 years and is fully guaranteed, according to ESPN. He's not considered a suspect, but he has not been cleared in.
How much did you say they get?
3 years, $1.65 million,
So he
fully
lost.
guaranteed. Pretty cheap for the guy who
was supposed to go in the first round,
and is one of the best.
That's minimum
best
salary. That's why I talked about. He lost $10 million.
So if you're the Cowboys and something comes out,
how about what the Cowboys are putting together? What was that movie with Burt Reynolds where they played football in the prison?
Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard? Look at what they're putting. I mean, they signed Greg Hardy. They drafted Randy Gregory, didn't they? Now they got La'el Collins. I mean, they're going to have, forget about security guards, watching the fans come through the gate. They need prison guards outside Cowboys Stadium now.
Collins.
What do you think of the signing?
When I saw that this morning, I remembered a general manager of the Broncos going back years ago said, you can put up with 1, 2, or 3 bad eggs in your locker room because they will be absorbed by the other people. And I thought, this is like a crate of bad eggs, isn't it? I mean, it's 3 players that you mentioned. The Cowboys, I once wrote and got a lot of response on this negative years ago that the Cowboys, if you remember this, the Cowboys were no longer America's team. They were South America's team. Remember all the drug busts they had?
Yes.
And I called them South America's team, and I got a lot of feedback on that. Collins is an unusual situation because he hasn't been charged with anything. It's now been proven that he was not the father of the child. So,
but he hasn't been fully cleared in the investigation.
But one of the police officers.
I'm not surprised at all.
And that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Frankly, I thought he'd be drafted.
One of the investigators said that he is, if you were to make a comparison, he's like a neighbor, that he's just a witness that they're talking to, and that if and when they are clearing him, they will do it right away. The Cowboys leaped in front of like the Dolphins and even
Buffalo.
the Broncos, that a bunch of other people who are interested in him. So I don't really care. That's their problem. They're dealing with it. It's Gregory who says, I don't have a weed problem. I'm immature. And Greg Hardy, we know what kind of problems he had.
Guys, let's remember something. If you can play, somebody will sign you.
Somebody
in any pro sport,
unless you're
in prison.
And you'll get 3 or 4 chances even after that. What's next?
Yeah.